Visio is great. So where do you want to? Who wants to?
I don't mind starting. What am I starting?
Okay. All right, let's go.
All right. So DNS tunneling. It was a concept first established in 1998, pretty much. They found an old. I think it was on BugTrack. Actually,
Okay.
somebody submitted to BugTrack. They were going to submit it to a FRAC article, but they instead decided to post it on BugTrack. And the guy talked about a way to actually take. So we all know that DNS runs on port 53, and it's used for name server resolution, things like that. It's not generally thought of as something that you pass data over. It's,
Okay.
you
So real quick for the noobs,
Yeah.
when you type in google.com,
yes,
and
it
it's actually
says
translating it to the 78.43. whatever. DNS is the one that says, oh, yeah, I got that.
yeah,
It's here,
hey,
here's the address.
google.com. Okay, go to this IP address. Okay.
So therefore, 53 is open everywhere?
UDP, I believe.
Gotcha.
Not open everywhere. It depends on your server setup. But
Gotcha.
yeah, generally it's accepted that the traffic is not filtered. It's not generally filtered. There's no real, nobody thinks, hey, let's monitor and see what's happening on port 53. And
Yeah, just like in the 90s, people were like, hey, why would anybody ever, maliciously use my SMTP server? No,
Yeah,
port 25,
come
on in, authentication, don't worry about it.
Send some email. Everybody wants a little Viagra. So, so anyway.
That's why my laptop is right here.
So fast forward a little bit to DEF CON 2004. A guy named Dan Kaminsky actually kind of brought this to light, this DNS tunneling. It was kind of like brought up in '98, and then people were like, oh, okay, that's cool, and then it was kind of forgotten about. So he brought it up, and he brought away, his presentation was pretty much based on passing like audio streams and stuff through it. But that opened up a whole new can of worms, because now, oh wait, we can pass TCP through it.
Right.
So now, fast forward to today, I was in the IRC the other day, and Tom B was kind of talking about it. I'm like, well, hey, why don't I take my VPS that I have set up and turn this thing into turn part of it into this DNS tunneling, so people can, when you go to Starbucks, so you don't have to, or wherever you are, an airport, so you have to pay $90,000 an hour to, to check your email. So, and the cool part about it is you can actually set up SSH through it. So you can SSH over the DNS tunnel, and you're encrypted.
Right.
So it's not just like setting it up and, hey, you only maybe just go to check out the news.
I got a dumb question for you.